Hello class, I am going to show you how to make your digital storytelling project using Microsoft Photo Story 3. Photo Story is a free download that you can get from the internet, and once you do, you'll see an icon like this, and if you double click it, this is what will come up. So you are going to begin a new story. The first step is to import pictures. Now I have already collected pictures from the internet, but I want to show you how I was doing that. So I wanted a picture of one thing that was different from the others so I could show my students that sometimes they have different opinions. So you're going to come here, figure out which one you want. You want a higher resolution than that. Let's try this one. You're going to right click it and save your image as. I made a digital storytelling folder, so I'm just going to save it in there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is copy the image URL. If I do this while I am finding my images, then I will have a much easier time making my citations. The way I'm doing my citations is in a document, Word document. And I am making sure that they're big enough, and I am only putting about 3 on a page. So the next thing I would do is write image of goldfish found at, and then paste it. I've actually already done that, so I'm not going to do that here. But what I am going to teach you how to do is how to make this into an image, because we need images to import into our Photo Story program. So I'm going to go down here and grab my snipping tool. A snipping tool allows you to take part of your screen and turn it into an image file, and that's exactly what I want to do. So then I'm going to save it, and I'm going to put it in my digital storytelling folder, and I'm going to call it Capture 1. Then I X out of it, and you'll notice it takes several images in order to get all of these, and that's okay. It's better to have lots of credits at the end of your movie than to have to redo it. So I'm going to make probably 4 or so of these. You'll notice that I've already arranged them into the order that they're found on my story. I've already figured that out. Let's use shortcuts. Because I made myself a storyboard, even though it was not part of the assignment, because I found it impossible to do without a plan. I needed to know what I was doing, and I decided to actually do the entire assignment that you guys are doing. And it's taking an hour. Not too bad. I'm keeping these in numerical order so that it'll be nice and easy for me to put them in at the end. Now this one's a little bit different, so I'm going to capture it, and then I will show you why this one's different. Okay, so all of the rest of these were images. This last one is music. Now how I found my music was going to freeplaymusic.com. This is the homepage that greets you, and it tells you to describe the sound you want: rock, happy, upbeat. I put in peaceful. I did not want distracting music behind my narration. So I listened to several of these and decided that I liked Light Wind. Afterwards, I needed to register, and I chose the type of use for this music, and then I downloaded it and saved it. So that is what I did then, I came and cited it here. Music from freeplaymusic.com. You give the name of the piece, and then you're supposed to give the artist, but mine didn't have one. So instead, I told them what album it was from so that the music could be found again. Now let's go into PhotoStory. So, I'll get all that out of our way. The first step is to import our pictures. And we are going to choose the file for these, and I'm going to select all of them. Come on. Doesn't want to grab that one. We'll grab it later. First, you import the pictures. Let's see if we can grab that last one now. Come on. There we go. Now, these are completely out of order. This is not the order that I want them in. So now I'm going to go through, and that's a double, and I'm going to put them in the order that I have planned, that I have laid out. So, next is going to be the Parthenon. Then guys in togas. Founding fathers. Sorry if this takes a minute. It will for you too. This one's next. It's really easy, you just drag and drop. So I'm dragging it and dropping it where I want the picture to actually be. If it goes to the wrong spot, you can just adjust it. Okay. Next are our fish and diversity. We're going to end with telling me what democracy looks like. Did I get 2 senates? No. This senate needs to go all the way over here. Okay. Now I'm not quite sure if this went in order. Let's double check. It did. Fabulous. And you can see that this is going to be big enough to see. So now that I have imported all of my pictures, I can remove black borders if I want to. And it'll see if we can. We're going to say yes. It analyzes each picture to see if you can do it. No. No. You know what? This doesn't matter to me. I'm going to move on. Okay, click next. The next part is where you can add titles to your pictures. Now this is something you need to do only on the title page. So I'm going to write Democracy by Sabrina Hewitt. And it's really easy to control this. I'm going to put it at the bottom and see how that looks. I'm going to change the color to white to see if that will show up better. There's a lot of ways that you can personalize this. You can vary a lot of things. Democracy by Sabrina Hewitt. Okay, that looks fine to me. I don't need text on any of the other slides, so I'm just going to click next. Now is where I'm going to record the narration. So I'm going to do that now. Democracy by Sabrina Hewitt. Stop. Then I would go to the next slide and the next slide and the next slide. Now, if I did not like it, I can delete it, and I can also preview it so I can see if I like the way my voice sounded. I'm not going to go through the narration of every single slide with you. If you want to check out my story, I will post it on YouTube. The next step after recording the narration is to select the music. So we're going to select music, and lucky me, it brought me right to the right folder. Light Wind is what I want. Click open, and what do you know? It covers my entire story. It is a long enough song. Hallelujah. Now would be a great time to preview it. You can see that you can change the volume of the music. My guess is I want it to be more on the low side so that I can hear my voice above it. But you will need to preview your own to see what the sound balance is like. Then when you click next, you can save it. So what you are going to want to do is save it and then upload it to YouTube, and from there you will embed it into your own website. And that is how you're going to make it. It's pretty easy.